A live look now from inside the King County election headquarters in Renton, where tomorrow workers will continue to hand recount ballots in the race for Commissioner of Public Lands. Republican Jaime Herrera-Butler is advancing to the general election, but it's that second spot that is in question. Democrat Dave Upthegrove is beating Republican Sue Kuehl Pederson by just 51 votes. That triggered the mandatory statewide recount.
This is the first hand recount for a primary race in more than 60 years. King 5's Sebastian Robertson walks us through this entire process.
Counties across Washington have started manually recounting ballots in the race for Commissioner of Public Lands. The first time in a primary election since 1960.
Okay, runners, is there anybody who still doesn't have a box?
There are nearly 2 million ballots to recount by hand statewide. In King County, election workers started recounting their portion, a whopping 560,000 ballots Monday.
Sue, Dave.
The county rehired about 100 people for the recount. They're divided into teams of 2. That's a standard across the state.
And then in teams of 2, they'll be counting through each of those, both pairs.
Election officials say runners bring boxes of 250 ballots at a time to the counties.
Our batches are sealed with a tamper-evident seal that has a unique number on it, which is logged on to the batch itself.
One each pair counts a box. If it's correct, they move on to the next batch. If there's a discrepancy, the pair will recount the box. They aren't the only ones watching. There are observers who also come to check on the progress.
The folks who are invited to observe this process can come from a number of different places.
Such as campaigns, which can have up to 2 observers on the floor, and both major parties, which can have up to 4. King County says it's expecting the process to take them about a week to finish, but says it's not in a rush and wants to get it done right.
We are making sure to emphasize with our teams that it is not a race today. This recount is not a race. We want to make sure that it's done and it's done correctly, and that's going to take human beings some time to do.
In Seattle, Sebastian Robertson, King 5 News.